Hey folks, thanks for tuning in to Cinema Hooked. I'm Chris, and on today's episode, I'm talking about Bleecker Street's new movie Relay, hitting theaters next week. I was lucky enough to see an early screening of it because I saw Cinemark has their secret movie series, which I'd never heard of before, but I'm really glad I did because I got to go in blind. I had no idea what movie I was seeing, and not until the end of the movie because I missed it at the very beginning, but it's called Relay. And I'm here to talk about it today. Non-spoilers, but I wanted to give you my thoughts on it and tell you if I think you should go see it yourselves. Let's get into it. Alright, so talking about the movie Relay, directed by David Mackenzie, whose work I was unfamiliar with going into this movie, but it might be a name I keep my eye out for in future films coming out. Starring Lily James and Riz Ahmed, who are both wonderful in everything I've ever seen them in, and also starring Sam Worthington. Lily James and Riz Ahmed being the protagonists and Sam Worthington's character being the antagonist in this movie. Now, this is kind of an action, suspense, thriller, mystery kind of movie. Deals with corporate espionage, whistleblowing, that sort of thing. Riz Ahmed's character playing an intermediary. So, you know, for people who don't understand that, let's say there was a big corporation and, you know, they were lying, falsifying reports, stuff like that. Maybe an employee got some information, whether it was through emails, whether they were, you know, saw something they shouldn't have seen or saw something that they were a part of a project possibly and found out, let's say there's like medical trials, found out something that was bad for the company. Company tried to hide it, but the person wanted to release it. Company finds out they're trying to do that, and now they're in trouble. So Riz Ahmed's character is the person who would go to kind of broker a deal between the person trying to whistleblow and the corporation trying to do the cover-up. Really interesting take, and I liked the way they did it, the way he kind of protected his own identity. I mean, we don't get his character's name, which is Ash, until like the end of the movie. We don't even know what his name is. I mean, it's so mysterious. He's such a mysterious character. We don't really know who he is until more the end of the movie. And I thought that was really good. It was really intriguing. And Lily James' character, Sarah, she plays the other protagonist. She is the one who has some information, and she is trying to... She wanted to release it to the public, but then, you know, the company is pressuring her and they're following her and threatening her, and that's what got Riz Ahmed's character involved. And the way that whole system worked was really interesting. I don't want to blow it. It might be in the trailer. I didn't see the trailer. Like I said, saw this at Cinemark for their secret movie series, so it was really nice going in blind, having not heard about this movie or knowing about it. But I don't want to blow anything, but he was really good. I thought that he played the character very well, and there were lots of high tense moments, and there were big surprises. There were big twists in this movie that I really didn't see coming. Like, I feel like there's a point in the movie, and this is like a total exaggeration. It's just the easiest way I could equate it to what it felt like, but in like a Mission Impossible movie where you're like, oh my God, what's happening? And then they like rip the mask off and reveal that, oh, I'm somebody else. There's a moment like that just has that gravitas to it. It's like, oh, I didn't see that coming at all. This is a new movie now. We're watching a new movie now. Because there's times where this movie can feel like it's maybe going a little slow and not necessarily dragging out. It's just a moment in the movie where things have just kind of slowed down a bit. But the second you start feeling that, bam, it picks back up again and you're just invested. And you're like, oh, okay, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? It's very tense. There's, you know, if you have seen the trailer, I'm sure they show that all of this is done without really talking to one another. They use kind of a voice service, so they never see each other, never meet each other. He knows her name. She has no idea what his name is. They never meet each other in person. The stakes are very high in this movie. You don't know who to trust, and it was great. Like, I didn't expect it to be as action thriller as it was, but it really was like an action thriller. And I'm all here for it. I highly recommend seeing it when it comes out. It's by Bleecker Street, which primarily focuses on kind of indie films. And going into this movie blind, I just wasn't sure how I felt about it. You know, the first couple actors that came on the screen, I recognized them from other projects. One of them, he was a main character in The Legends of Tomorrow, a CW show, and he was also from The Flash, a CW show. So, I mean, he's a big name actor, but not necessarily, you know, he's not Tom Cruise or, you know, Henry Cavill or something, you know, but, you know, he's a name. But then the second I saw Riz Ahmed come in, I looked at my wife, I was like, okay, all right, this is probably going to be a good movie. And at that point, we still don't even know what kind of movie we were watching. I mean, was it a rom-com? Was it a horror movie? I was hoping horror movie. Going into it blind, I've just been on a horror kick lately. I was hoping it was going to be a horror movie. But yeah, corporate espionage, kind of spy, thriller, suspense. It was really great. Kind of on the edge of your seat during certain moments. But, you know, it's not crazy with this theme. But, you know, it was suspenseful, and it was kind of stressful at times because you're like, oh my God, I can't believe what did that person just do? Why did they do that? And I gotta say, Sam Worthington, and I could not figure out who he was when I was watching the movie because I haven't seen him in anything, honestly, since the first Avatar. I haven't seen the other Avatars. I'll get around to it. My wife, she's never seen any of them, so I'm gonna make her watch them, and then I'll watch all the new ones coming out. But I really haven't seen him in anything since the first Avatar, so his face just didn't, like, it registered. I was like, I know this guy. And I looked it up after the news. Oh, Sam Worthington, Clash of Titans. I remember now. But Sam Worthington playing the antagonist in this movie, so his character was a company kind of like Riz Ahmed, but Riz Ahmed's an intermediary trying to like go between the two places. You know, the client, you know, they're both their clients, except one of his clients is blackmailing his other client, trying to come to a resolution for both parties. But the corporation hired seemingly like bounty hunters, essentially, to track down the person trying to do the whistleblowing. And man, he played it really good. I mean, you hate this guy, but like, you understand why he is the way he is. I mean, that's his job, you know, and he takes his job very serious. But he's definitely not someone that you root for at all. I mean, Riz Ahmed and Lily James, the protagonists of this movie, I don't want to give away any spoilers, but I got to tell you, there's a big twist in this movie, and it's great. It's amazing. I was like on the edge of my seat. I was like, I looked at my wife, thought, this is a whole new movie now. Like, I'm excited. So if you get a chance, if it's in your theater, I highly recommend going and seeing this movie. Riz Ahmed, I mean, he never disappoints, really. I mean, he's great. Lily James, I've seen her in Baby Driver. I'm currently on a Downton Abbey binge, and she's a character. And I was like, hey, that's Lily James. That's the chick that was in this movie. She's also about to be in a new movie about the creator of Bumble and Tinder. That looks really interesting. Getting to my rating of this movie, I don't love doing ratings for the most part. I love being able to just tell people, yes, this is worth seeing. No, wait for it to stream, then check it out. But I try and do ratings when I can, but I would give this a solid 7.5 to an 8. I mean, it was good. It was a legit good movie. It was very entertaining. The acting was good. The writing was good. Like I said, the second it starts to slow down and you might think, this is going kind of slow, bam, something happens. And I know that the way that they wrote it, that was totally intentional. They're like, we're going to kind of like slow things down a little bit, but then it's like, bam, here's something that's going to get you excited again. It's like, oh, what's happening now? Okay. So highly recommend it. 7.5 to 8. Go see it in a theater. I mean, if you can't make it to the theater, definitely stream it when it does come out. But this is a movie worth supporting in a theater. It'd be great for the movie, be great for Bleecker Street, great for movie fans. Hope you liked this review. If you haven't yet, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. Really help a small channel like mine. I'm trying to grow, trying to do more of this. It's a lot of fun for me. It's a fun hobby to do when I get off of my, 8 to 5 job. So please subscribe. Make sure you like the video. Share it if you feel so inclined. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.